Hi, sunshines. How art thou? How art thou? How art thou? What is going on? How was your weekend? Hairs in my mouth. Yuck. So, yeah, this was a weekend that I used to basically do absolutely nothing. Why? Because for some reason I had like a flare up this weekend. This weekend was one of those weekends where um my back was hurting, my hands. So I think I did Sunday. I did a live. I think it was Sunday or Friday. One of these days I did a live. And when I did the live, I kept saying my hands was swollen. So I kept doing this, right? That was a flare up coming. And by now you would think that I am aware of it, but sometimes it sneaks up on you differently. And that's what happened. So I'm good. I'm fine. I really didn't do too much of anything this weekend um because my body wouldn't let me. So it wasn't even a matter of me trying. My body just wouldn't let me. I'm trying to get this light to not be all up in my grill. But yeah, Mentor Monday. Mentor Monday. So I get my topics from you all, topics that you asked, certain questions that were asked either in comments or in DM or on other posts, social medias, and I tend to jot them down, write them down, and whichever one I have the most information on, I would do it. So this kind of sort of snuck up on me because I wasn't preparing to do this today. I was going to do something else, and then I am doing when I do my notes, because I do notes. So as I was doing my notes, I realized that what I was going to do kind of correlated with what I am doing today. So what I was going to do is certain apps that we could use to help our business. So I could do that next week, the apps that I use to help my business. There's a lot of apps out there that can make our life way less complicating than what it is. So a lady in her 60s asked me how can I promote my business without having all this social media stuff. I'm not, into all of this social media. What do you think I can do, or do you even know? So I was like, man, this is such a great question. This is such a great question because not everybody could use a different type of way of promoting their stuff, not just social media. Social media right now is number one key to promoting all businesses. But what if something happens and that social media is not on them anymore, or something happens and you're not able to promote on social media anymore? I'm the type of person, I need to find A, B, C, D, and E ways of how I am going to be able to promote my business. And one thing about the question that she asked me was, how can I promote my business without social media? I was doing that way before I started doing social media. Way before. I was doing little things, not even planning on doing it, just happened. It just happened. So I realized it worked because I was able to get customers back then. But will those same tactics work now? And it will. So here are a couple of ways, multiple ways. I didn't number them because you know how you always get here's 20 ways of promoting, here's 10 ways of promoting. I didn't even do that because it's multiple ways. So if I say 20, I might come up with 30 while I'm on live because I just thought of it. So yeah. I just said. This is multiple ways of how you, whether you are a Gen Z, a millennial, what's that other category? And a baby boomer. I don't know what category I am in. 40/40 club. So if you in the 40/40 club, because that's basically in between the millennials and the baby boomers. It's us 40/40 club people. So the 40/40 club, because I'm not a millennial. I'm a 40/40 club. And I don't even know what you call that. I'm not a baby boomer at all. But I'm trying to look. I'm thinking, what are the generationals, men? I want to know the whole list. So I am in Generation X, which is the baby bust. What? I never heard of nothing like that before. That makes no goddamn sense. But it's a baby boomer, Generation X, 40/40 club, and the millennials, and then Gen Z. The Gen Z is my son's age group. He's 21. He just turned 21 on Friday. And then I have and then the babies are Gen Alpha. Interesting. Very, 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 very interesting. So yeah, I'm in that Gen X. Gen X, the 40/40 club. All right. So basically, I did all of that to say a lot of businesses put in a category. They put their sales pitch based off the age group. So being that this lady in her 60s was asking me, baby boomer age, what is it that I can do for her? So that's what I started looking up. What can I do for her? Then I realized the things that I started researching is things that I'm already doing, things that I always was doing. So, hey, why not share, right? I love my water. So when I looked at the millennial list, and the millennial list is so much larger. The millennial list and the Gen Z list. Again, I am saying this because this matters for your business. You need to make sure that you are going to cater to those people who are going to pay. One thing that was always told to me in this whole webinar that I take, one thing what was told to us was it's a great idea to have 1,000 true supporters than 10,000 people who are just following. People you don't know, people who are just following just to follow, maybe to be nosy, maybe so that you guys can follow each other, so that you guys can make sure that you add a follower to your list. That is what millennials and Gen Zs do. They want to follow each other, not necessarily supporting each other, but follow each other so that they can get a notch on their belt. So that does not always work, because that person so I do it. I will go in groups, especially nowadays, a follow for follow, right? If we do a follow for follow, 9 times out of 10, we're doing a follow for follow with other crocheters, other people who are doing crocheters. So now they have the businesses. If you are in a Black business group, small business group, single moms business group, you do a follow for follow. You may have some supporters in there that may want to purchase off of you. You may not. So you're taking a chance. I did put myself in that. And then I asked the question when I was doing the webinar, I do the webinar it's every 2 weeks. I do this webinar and I pay for it. So yeah, I invest a lot in my business. So when I do this webinar, I ask the question, is it beneficial for us to continue on doing the follow for follow? And she asked, do you do it? Yes. How long have you been doing it? Well, I've been doing it almost every other week for the past 2 months religiously. Since this whole world changed, Black businesses has been on the up and up. And so now you have all of the Black business social media groups, Black business social media pages, and it's a follow for follow. And when you do the follow for follow, she said, any one of those followers, anyone, have they ever asked to purchase any of your things? And I say yes. 2. And I did at least maybe 200 of my followers came from the follow for follow. And two of them. Now, it may be different for other people. It may not be the same, but the follow for follow may work, it may not work. If you want to get content, if you want to start putting out good content and getting people to purchase, you want to do it in certain groups. And the certain groups I've always mentioned are organizations, sororities, fraternities, baby groups, baby mommy groups, single mom groups, what else? Like groups that you know are gonna benefit off of what you're making. So I make majority blankets and pillows and designs. I could custom make a design for a memorial or something like that. So because I am making special blankets and stuff like that, my target audience is anybody, but mostly organizations, sororities, fraternities, different types of professionals, baby groups. That was my number one secret that I actually told the webinar host. I told her I actually am in some mommy groups. And that's how I got a lot of people supporting from those mommy groups, because you have new moms. I'm in an infertility group. They are always wanting something from a crochet or something handmade, especially personalized, because they are expecting their bundle of joy and they are going to want new baby items. So yes, I am in that group, basically being a troll. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you have to be a troll if you want to get a business. The thing about it is, when you are in all of those groups, you want to participate. So there are apps out there, which I was going to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about it because that's too much today. But next Monday, we'll talk about all the apps that I have to use in order to organize all of the social media and all of the content that I have to use. And it could become overwhelming. It becomes to the point where in the beginning, before I had the apps that the lady gave us, I would forget. I sometimes didn't post it. So the apps that I have now are so freaking annoying, because it will actually say, you did not do what you were supposed to do from 9 to 3. You did not do. You literally have to pick up your phone and go, okay, I will send it. And that's what I needed. And that is what helped me. So when I started promoting my work less in your crochet groups. So a lot of you I met in some crochet groups. A lot of you I met, being on other people groups. But the main thing that I noticed, the feedback I get and the feedback I want, is not just 130 people saying, it's beautiful, I love it, do you have a pattern? I don't need that. I don't need that. What I need is for the mommies who say, oh wow, can you make a baby blanket that has this, or can you do this, or the fraternity or sorority groups that are saying, I need that, I want that, I want that in my pink and green colors, I want this, I want that. That's what I did. If you notice, if you follow me, I don't post sometimes in my own damn group, because I have to say, oh, I didn't even post in my own group, because I'm targeting those who don't do what I do. So that's the problem with a lot of us. When you keep saying, I'm not getting any customers, I wonder why. Because you rather get the praise from other crocheters. And I'm not gonna lie, I do. I like the praise. I like for other people to say, this is really nice. Can I buy it from you? Can I do this? Can I do that? So it helps me to post all over, because I'm also selling from not just crocheters, I'm selling to non-crocheters. So I get money on both ends for crocheters and non-crocheters. So I can post in all groups, but I decided to put most of my focus and most of my money and most of my targeting is for those people who are going to purchase my crochet items. Now, my plan is shifting now. I decided, now that I got that part of my business solidified, I have no problem receiving any orders whatsoever. So now that that is solidified, I am targeting more of you guys now. So now I'm focusing on crocheters, because I can't just always crochet. It may be a time where I can't crochet. I have RA. So it may be a time where I'm not able to use my hands as much as I want. So I focus more on my pattern making. I focus more on my tutorials. I focus more on that. So that's what I'm doing now, and I'm doing that one by one. I don't want to do it all at one time, because if I do it all at one time, it may become overwhelming and something that instead of me doing 100%, it may only be 75%, and I want 100% of my attention towards it. So I'm doing it one by one. I do have many things that in my head that's going to come out. I do not want to share all of them, because we have trolls. I love helping others, and I love giving the research that I do, and the research that I literally I pay for workshops, I pay for seminars, I pay for classes, and I do all of this research and I do all of this work, and I also take whatever is in my heart and I give it out, and I love to do that. But what I don't love is the people who don't give credit where credit is due, or those who want to take the information, but not all information, take it the wrong way, and then try to sell off of it. It took me years, before I can say I want to teach someone what I learned. And in order for me to promote what I learned and teach it to you all, it took 5 years. 5 years for me to get it together, to know whether or not this is something I really want to do, and can I give you all most of my work and my hard work, basically. But do I give it all? No. A real good diva. Sorry. It looked like I had a crack on my lip. I'm like, what? A real good diva do not give all of her secrets. Sorry, I just can't do it. I'm sorry. But if you are so good and are focused on your business, and you are focused on something that you really want to do, you will definitely be able to take the information that I am giving you and blossom, because I saw it and I see it with my own two eyes. Gail, if you know Gail, my crochet sister, She was on last Monday with me. I think she was, yeah, last Monday. She stalked me for like months and months at a time to get the information that's in my head. And she took it and flew with it. She now is making great money on the side and able to get customers without having to work hard for it. And so if everybody was like her, man, like you all would be so good. You guys would be so good. But I see that, maybe some of you may need to go back to the excuse. I did a Mentor Monday on excuses, and there was another Mentor Monday on shyness, because that is going to hurt you financially if you are shy. If you are shy, you're not going to get money, and it's not going to come to you. You got to go to it, honey. What if you specialize in bikinis? What groups do you try to be a part of? So if you specialize in bikinis, it would be the same exact thing that I just mentioned. But what I would do is I may want to try more so of the people who are in the hotter climate, because they're always year round and may need bikini garments. And I was still focused on those organizations, because you could make it in their colors. You could do some graphic techniques which have their logos and stuff on it, which is something that I do. Because someone at I ain't telling it. No, no, no. When I finish, I will show you, but I'm not telling you. I had a customer who asked me to do something specifically. And specifically, I haven't seen anyone do it, so I didn't see anyone do it, and I did look, but when I finish this, and it will be done within the next week or two, that's something that I can take and show other organizations. So I would target still organizations. I would target still mommy groups, maybe. Listen, no judgment, okay? Strippers. I actually crocheted for strippers before. I just didn't want to keep doing it, so I kind of strayed away. But Atlanta, Georgia got a lot of good strippers. I don't know if they stripping now because of Miss Rona, but get some stripper you will make great money, because they like to pay good money for good strings, okay? A lot of your strings, something that you could whip up in like an hour or two, they will pay good money. A lot of good money, okay? Because I did that, but I just couldn't stay with it. I'm sorry. I just couldn't stay with it. But yeah, you'll be fine. Watch. You'll be fine with that. Oh, you do RA as well. And it makes me be that push, because I'm new, still new, and don't make patterns. Let me tell you something. RA at first scared me. Oh, you were saying nervous. RA first, it scared me when I first was diagnosed with it, and I wasn't sure whether or not I was going to be able to continue to crochet. But I honestly believe crochet saved my life when it comes to more than one things of what I go through. It saved my life with depression. It saved my life with the RA, fibromyalgia, and other things. Depression, number one. So anxiety, number two. So what I would say is me crocheting a little bit every single day actually did help. But when I get a flare up, I can sometimes still crochet, but when I can't, like I did this weekend, I had to literally just lay it out. And sometimes we just need to just lay it all out. Just relax and try not to overdo it. Like that's something that I can't do all the time, because I just can't do it. You didn't miss anything on shyness, Miss Missy. I didn't really go into shyness, but I will. I will. That's actually on my list. So I hope y'all got some paper and pen. and jot this down because I got some for sure ways of getting you up and going. You got to do it though. You just got to do it. Number one, I just got a message privately. Somebody said, "You sound so New York." Why you watching me though? Why you watching me? I'm not from New York. I'm from New Jersey. New Jersey. Get a Google My Business account. I did not know at all how much the Google business account was so freaking amazing. I didn't know. I had no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, let me be the first to tell you how awesome Google is for businesses. Not just big businesses, but small businesses, okay? Get a business account with Google. They will run it all down. You're going to pay for your domain. I had to pay for my domain, but it's my domain. CreativeStitchandDiva.com. So when you send me a message, or I'm still in the process of setting it up because it's like a whole big production, but it's going to be like she's the diva at CreativeStitchandDiva.com. So this is a game changer. When people see that you are doing stuff like that, like a legit business, they are so like, I need to buy some. I need to look at her stuff. I need to check that out. Get a Google My Business account. It definitely is something that you would need. Get you a domain. You will have to pay for the domain based off of which one that you want, because you can do that .com or the .org or .net. So based off of which one that you want, you will have to pay for it. It's not a lot of money either. Not at all. I think I paid like $12 for mine, and it's $12 a year. That's it. $12 a year. So I always also say fake it till you make it for you shy people. You have to fake it till you make it. If you want a business, being shy is just not, it's not going hand in hand at all. You can't sell your products at all if you're shy. That is just something that you have to get over. Create an email marketing email list, some type of email strategy. So I am still in the process of doing this, but if you notice, some websites, when you go into it, pops up, put in your email address, join the, get a newsletter or be on our email list, so anytime we're having sales or something, they'll email it to you. Do it. The more people see your name, the more it will be embedded in their brain when they need something. Oh, create a stitching diva. Oh, I could get a blanket. Oh, I don't know what to get her. Diva. So the more I'm in people's faces without literally being in people faces, it benefits me. It benefits me to the fullest. Another thing about being shy, which I am not anymore. I used to be shy, but I am so not shy anymore. I noticed that I will go just to the store, maybe the corner store, and I will wear my mask. Get your logo on everything. Get your logo on everything. So I walk around Jersey City like Bad Al. I am the real crocheter of Jersey City. I walk around Jersey City with this, and I have a lot of these. I had made a whole lot. I made some with just the logo. Oh, the logo. I made some with just the logo, and I made some with this, and I just have them in all different kind of colors. When I travel, I go out and I need my little diva bag, because I call my bag with my yarn in it, my diva bag. So when I travel with my diva bag, I travel with this. My diva bag has my logo on it. Yes. I also have my earrings, and I also have my pen. So if someone needs a pen, I've been saying this over and over again. When someone says, "Do you have a pen I could borrow?" I will always say, because I'm not shy, I will always say, "Well, at least I know if you steal my pen, you're gonna have my face all over with." Like, I always say something a little silly or whatever, because sometimes they don't even pay attention. They don't look at it, but you have to like say something to make them look at it, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh wow, that is you. Oh wow, you're a crocheter." Topic of conversation. Always find a topic of conversation just to put out there without putting out there. Put it out there without doing it. Then you always have the business card on the side. Have the business card right there on the side. Lip gloss popping with your logo on it, and make sure you have all avenues crossed. I still have different types of bags. I have an umbrella. Well, my cousin made the umbrella, so I'm still waiting to get it. I don't have it physically this minute, but she did make it. So I have an umbrella with my logo on it. So I literally walk around Jersey City and wherever I go with my logo. Literally walk around with my logo. If you don't have a logo, whatever you do not go to that lady that's going in all those groups and she is very mean and her stuff, her stuff is not even good. Do not go to her at all. It's not a great idea. But I do have some options. The one who did mine, and it's like two other ones. I will definitely put that in the description. I didn't yet, but I will put it in the description. And there's some in GraphGans and GraphGans University. So if you go on GraphGans University, everything that you would like to purchase is in the unit stuff to purchase. And you can find there's two people that do logos in there. When you get your logo, this is something that you're going to promote. You're promoting you, you're promoting your product, you're promoting the whole entire story. So when you get your logo, it has to be something that you want, something that you love, something that tells a story just by looking at the picture. Because I'm literally a walking billboard. So when they look at me, they automatically gonna know I crochet. So, and it automatically tells you I'm queen. It automatically tells you I'm diva. It automatically tells you all of this because of how she captured me and not even know who I am. When I tell you I do my graphs and I have to feel, I'm just so special. Like, I'm very intuitive and I'm a Pisces, so I feel everything. When I graph, I literally feel sometimes what I'm graphing, what you ask me to graph, if I'm doing it for a specific customer, if it's a memorial, I actually feel what I'm doing. Sometimes when I do lives, I have to mask my feelings because I actually cried during one because I was doing a memorial for a little girl, and I'm literally like graphing and crying because it was a little girl. The Breonna Taylor one that I did live, I'm doing that all over again. Because I couldn't capture my heart and everything because I was live and I was trying to not focus on the whole story and the reason why we was doing this, because if I did, I probably would have added way more to it, like no justice and just the whole entire story in one picture. A picture tells 1,000 words. So when you hire someone to do that logo, make sure you hire someone who has the capability of, like, look at their work. If you don't see a bunch of their work, or if they don't have a logo themselves, I would not even deal with them. Why bother with someone who don't even have a logo themselves? It's almost like going to someone who does hair and their hair is a catastrophe. I was always told that a lot of people who do hair don't even do their own hair. Like their hair is always a mess, but I didn't ever go to anyone who hair wasn't done. So I don't know. That's just me. My opinion. Don't have to follow. I just think whatever your logo is, be careful when you are picking a name. Majority of you already have your name, maybe, but if you don't, think about your name. Me, I didn't think about that when I did Creative Stitching Diva. I wish I did. I can't change it now. It's all over the damn place now. But I would have thought about it a little bit more before adding that long creative stitch in Diva. Some people are not even going to think about that N that I have. That N, a lot of people are not going to put the N in there. So the name that you will love to have is something that you will always want to have. And to promote, you want somebody to actually remember that's your name. That's your business name. And to have some kind of catchy theme with it. The email, and I wish I would have did this in the beginning, but I didn't. Have it separate. Your personal email versus your business email. Some people have it, but some don't. Some mix them together. Sometimes I do mix them together, but that's bad. It's bad, 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 bad. And I found out how bad that was the past couple of weeks because I realized when I was emailing someone that didn't, it was concerning other business with my moving situation and purchasing a house and all of that. And here it is, I have all of this Creative Stitching Diva stuff in it, and I didn't need to have that. I wasn't doing it as a business. I was doing it as me, Shauna. Offer. When you're promoting your stuff, in order to get it out there, offer free or discounted products. Yeah, you just got to. The reason why I say that is, how do you purchase your yarn? When they on sale, right? You purchase a whole lot of it, right? When you see some BOGO sales, buy one, get one free, or this is going to be half price, that's when you load up. You got to think business related. So if Michael's and Hobby Lobby and Joann's can get you, you need to think on that path and do the same exact thing. Have a special. If you are going to order your Christmas products now, this is the early bird special. I will give you 25% off of your purchase. But let me tell you the secret to that. I don't tell my prices to everyone. It's always behind the scene. And because I do that, I can easily say my early bird special, 25% off. I can even say I'm giving you 50% off and still charge you maybe $20 off. Listen, it's a doggy dog world. You have to do what you have to do your business. I'm not saying to lie, cheat, scam, and all of that. No, you just have to do a little bit of tricks to get things moving. And I noticed when I did that, I always say, oh, this is the family special. You are family. You know I love you, girl. And I was still charging the regular price because sometimes people just want to feel special. Sometimes people just want to feel like, wow, she's giving me that good discount. I'm happy. I'm excited. You know, I'm always order for you because that's a good price, even though it's the same exact damn price. Do a presentation show, fashion show. So if you're into garments, especially like Miss Simply Chrissy, when you are doing your bathing suits, maybe you could do a couple of them and do a fashion show or a photo shoot or something that make it fun, and get some friends and family members out there to put on your pieces and do a fashion show. Because when you do the fashion show, people will be like, oh, wow, that's legit. Oh, it looks good on a real body. When people see it on a real nice, good body, they will want to buy it. Think about it. Think about how you see something when you want to purchase an outfit. If you need a particular outfit and you go on whatever site you want to go on to look for this outfit. You like how it looked in those models. That's how you are purchasing your items. When you go to the store, there's mannequins all around, right? So someone told me, a business owner, well, not me personally, but she stresses the fact of using actual real models to do her promoting her products. So I kind of didn't agree at all, because she mentioned how are you going to sell your products if you didn't have a real model wearing it? If you have a mannequin, I don't see the problem in using a mannequin, because a mannequin can show the curves. The mannequin show how you really want your garment to look, and you could take nice, good pictures with it. Macy's do it. Macy's do it, a lot of different Nordstroms, they do it. They have models all over the place. So not models, mannequins all over the place. So I honestly don't see any problem with doing it, because if you do it and you're doing it well and you have that good garment, that good outfit that somebody want to buy, it doesn't matter who's wearing it, as long as it look good and you can promote it. But I would be versatile. I would do both. I would do the presentation fashion show. I would even do, because we're in COVID season right now, I would do a Zoom fashion show or a Zoom presentation and invite people, charge them maybe like $3 or $5 per person to see this, and then that $3 or $5 would get you like maybe 25% off of something that you buy. Be creative. Be creative. So what I did was, I had a little party in one of the groups. There was like a community baby shower, because it was a whole lot of females having babies at the same time. It was a mommy group, and it was so many of them having babies at the same damn time, but because of corona, they couldn't have a baby shower. So I asked the admin, was it okay that, I help out with their little community baby shower? And I thought that it was just so cute doing the baby shower, because everybody was on Zoom, and everybody, we would actually physically send out the gifts to them. So they were able to open up the gifts online. And all I did was some caps. I did a cap and a because it was like 15 of them. It was a cap and a bib. I think I did booties, not to all of them though, but they opened it in front of everyone. And that presentation that we did on Zoom was able to get me more orders from others. And I thought that was such a great idea that it stuck in my head, and to do more community baby showers online is something that I'm thinking of doing. And then I will do the cap and the booties and the bib personally for each mom, and that again will get others to say, oh, that's so cute, I would like to get some, because my daughter's pregnant or my granddaughter's pregnant, and that is something that can help as well. What else? Reviews. Ask for reviews from people who purchase your items definitely help. We do have to ask, because I'm very, very, very lazy when it comes to purchasing something and doing a review for it. 9 times out of 10, when we do reviews, we do reviews for something bad. We don't do reviews for something good. And asking is not a problem. When you get a chance, can you do a review on my website, or can you do one on my page, my Facebook page? Those reviews help, because it starts bringing up your algorithm. And likes. Ask people to like. I don't like that, but I was told that it helps your algorithm. Like this video. Like this video, share, and subscribe if you're not subscribed, because I'm always giving good content and sharing is caring. So when you do stuff like that and you keep doing it over and over and over again, it reminds people, because sometimes it's not that they don't want to, it's just that you're not thinking about it. So just reminding people to like, because that can help your algorithm. Think about it. Facebook actually takes your most liked post and show it to you every now and then. Oh, this was your most liked post last year, or this was your most liked event that happened. That's your algorithm. It will keep generating more and more and more. Facebook, Instagram, and all of that goody goodies. Social media. For our 40/40 club and for our baby boomers, you may not like social media, or you may not be all over social media, but social media helps. Let's get to the nitty gritty. Water is so good. I love some water. I needed my son for this. My son is Generational Z. That's that technology group, the know-it-alls, the social media addicts. They all over the place. They know everything. I use him. Use your little people. Use your Gen Zs. Use them. He got my Instagram from nothing to something. Again, I really do seriously believe there's a whole lot of females that just like how my son looked. But he had like 8,000 people in like 3 months with 2 pictures. And I couldn't understand it. The thing about it is, I told him, I don't want just followers. I want good content, loyal supporters. I want to be able to cater to those people that need me in their life, their crochet genius. So what I did was gave him access to my account. You may not want to do this. It's up to you. But I gave access to my account to my son. And what he did was he went in there and did some magic and whatever. And I even had people famous. I couldn't understand. What? I was like, how did you get this person to send me messages? How did you get that influencer to send me a message? How did you get this blogger to like my stuff? He didn't tell me all of the damn secrets. I don't know. So that's why I'm telling you, get your Gen Zs to help you work magic to your Instagrams, okay? Baby boomers in 40/40 club, get them to do some work for you, okay? Because that's what I had to do. I am not shy off of using social media, but I don't know everything, because I don't like being on social media all the time anymore. I like work. I like to generate funds. So being on social media is not always going to generate funds. So that's why I had my son do it. And, I give him a little something, something. You got to pay them. And the biggest thing that I found, especially the lady that I took the webinar that I take every 2 weeks, she said to me, find an influencer. It may not be a huge influencer. It may be somebody who just started and may only have like 3,000, 4,000 people. But these Gen Zs know how to get people. They know. This kid posted one picture for his birthday on Friday, and it was like 10,000 people. I'm like, what? Like, what? Yeah. So find an influencer. And I'm not just talking about 40/40 clubs and baby boomers. I'm talking about everyone. If you are a millennial, you may be able to do it your damn self. You don't need anybody to do it for you. But I did find that having someone who is always doing it, always in front of the camera, always, they know how to put your product out there. Make something for them. Because I did it. I did it for my son's girlfriend. If you know, if you follow me, you may have saw her a couple of times. She's my little model. I give her the items, and she wears the items, and she gets all of these likes. Then the next thing you know, she's saying, "Oh, Ma, can you make this for my friend or my roommate or someone in my college wants you to make this? How much would you charge this?" This is a all the time thing because my product is put on a walking billboard. She's in college. All those college girls want to look cute. They want custom made items. Again, they may not want to pay your price, but what is it to make something for them and have them wear it and get more and you get more sales? Let me tell you another secret. My son and his girlfriend goes to a school up in Bergen County. Bergen County in New Jersey is upcity. Like the famous people live there. There's some people from the Giants who live there. When Wendy Williams actually used to live in Montclair, New Jersey. Whitney Houston actually lived in Bergen County. So this area that those kids go to college in has people who don't care how much it costs. And you want to know something? I don't either. I'm ready. Like these little kids get allowances and they use their allowances to buy these things. So take advantage of your Gen Zs. Your Gen Zs will get you some money. I'm telling you, they will. I'm not millennials can do it too. Um a lot of the millennials are in their 30s now. You may want to be an influencer. You may not want to be an influencer. I sure as hell don't. I don't want to be an influencer because I don't want majority of my life of snapping photos and doing that and putting it online all the daggone time. I don't want to do that all the time. I don't want to do that. So I just did that. Let my son do it, his girlfriend do it, and we'll be fine. Um, so I think I mentioned technology free. The technology free was being that we in Rona, be creative about it, which is the Zoom baby showers, meetings, maybe a group of us, and I'm saying us, can all get together and do like a pop-up shop, but it will be a virtual pop-up shop. That will be something that we can all do for Christmas, like for the holidays. It could be like a Black Friday pop-up shop. Hey, like include me in it if you do it. We could all do it. I swear we could do it and we could generate some orders for Christmas. And that could be some good Christmas money, holiday money, or just money in your pocket. And there are so many people who will actually buy because they're ready to purchase for the holidays. Politic with others in your niche. Is it niche? Niche? I don't know. Politic. 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 You are going to have to get out of your comfort zone and talk to other people. I had to get out of my comfort zone and talk to people. Hi, like, you like their stuff. Hi, how are you? This is nice. This is cute. Like, I really do. I'm so daggone strange. Like, if I really don't like it, I'm sorry. I just can't do it. I'm not going to say I like it. But I really do genuinely look at certain people pages, what they do, and I'm like, wow, this is beautiful. Like, you're really talented. Stuff like that helps other people. It boosts up and if it's really good and talented, there's nothing wrong with saying that. Not just crocheters, but any other people. There's so many people out there that's doing cosmetics now, the eyelashes, clothes, shoes, sneakers, hair. I always, if I like it and I love it and I think you did a great job, I'm gonna say this is really cute. This is really nice. Like, you know me. Hey, sunshine, this is cute. This is nice. This is really nice. I love to do that because it brings us together. It's like a little connection we have. Like, you good, I'm good, we all good. And people don't forget. I don't forget those people that always like my items, or press love, or say how talented I am. I don't forget those people, and I know they don't forget who do that to them. So that starts the dialect. That starts. Then you will go into more of talking more. I tend to talk to a lot of people. Sometimes I don't know who the hell I'm talking to sometimes. Sometimes when I talk, if you're on Facebook with your real name, but on Instagram with your name, your business name, and then you expect me to know who you are, I'm like, who are you? Like, sometimes you just gotta let me know, because it's like all of you guys in one of me. And I have chemo brain and I have fibro brain. My brain is not like how it was back when. Chemo brain messed me up, and then fibro brain kind of like went in. So sometimes I do forget. I do. That's why I write everything down. I write everything. Like, when I tell you I have nothing but notes and notes and notes, like, it's crazy how many notebooks I go through. Notebooks and planners, and I use my apps. I have to, oh, sorry. I don't know how I did that. I have to do it because it helps to write everything down. And collaborations. So, some of you I've met because I collaborated with others, especially Little John Yarn and Triple C and Joe. I collaborated with those two. I also collaborated with other people, and I have other collaborations coming, especially with my podcast that's coming up. The collaborations, I am very like unique, very different. I cannot tell you everything that I'm about to do, but you will see the things that I have to do. How I come out with certain things, I don't know. It's just maybe the Pisces in me. I don't know. But I try to do some creative collaborations, and the creative collaborations are people that I just like converse on a regular basis. And it could be someone who may be dyeing yarn, and I would say, you dye yarn, I use yarn, let's collaborate together. So you would send me some yarn, like I'm gonna show you. You send me your yarn, I will crochet it, and I will crochet it as a graffian. When I crochet it as a graffian, um, I am showing you and your followers what I can do with your yarn, and you showing my followers what your yarn can do with what I am doing. So collaboration is key. Collaboration is key to promoting your business. No one know who you are. How can you get out there? How did I get my name out here? How am I going to continue getting my name out here? Collaboration, politics, throwing my name out there all the time. You have to sometimes be vain. Sometimes you have to like think that it's all about you. And it took me a long time to get to that part, because I did not have great self-esteem for myself. Now you can't tell me nothing. I'm just God's gift to the world. Okay, I am just that creative goddess. I am the diva, only one and only diva. And sometimes you have to toot your own horn. Sometimes you have to. So this right here, this is Busy Peach yarn, and I freaking love it. She dyed this, like hand dyed, like indie dyed, and I just keep staring at it like, what am I gonna make with you? What am I gonna create? Whatever I create is gonna be so gorgeous. And I'm like, yes, yes, I'm gonna do this. But you wanna know something? Just by me doing that, and I'm going to show her. And you want to know what she does? She takes it and she posts it on her page. This is what Creative Stitches Diva did with my yarn. So here it is. I just posted her yarn that is custom dyed, and she just posted my stuff that I made with her yarn, and here we go. Match made in heaven. Boom, boom, boom. Another collaboration that is in the mix, me and Miss D, okay, D1 Creations. She is on Instagram, and she has YouTube where she is making a whole bunch. She's quick with it too, making a whole bunch of garments and things. And I think the last thing she did was the pineapple halter top. So cute. She's in the process of making a item now based off of my graph. The collaboration that we're going to do is, she says she doesn't talk a lot. I talk a lot. So she's going to do it. I'm going to tell you how to make it. So that's exactly what our collaboration is going to be. And my followers will see her, and her followers will see me. Well, she got more followers than I do. So that's how we get it going. Again, I am targeting other crocheters because I have what other crocheters may want. Because I'm doing both. I'm double dipping. So because I'm double dipping, I'm able to target other crocheters as well. And that would be key, because she is not just selling to non-crocheters. She's selling to us because her YouTube channel caters towards us. Slogan. I have a slogan. I'm always saying Diva does it better. When I post a lot of my stuff, I always say Diva does it better. It's just something that I had said for a while. Just because I noticed some people mentioned it too. Oh my gosh, yes, there you go. Diva does it better again. There she go again. That creative stitching diva, she did it again. And that is another good promotional idea that I started doing, was having a slogan. I have a habit of naming a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the moon. The moon. Oh, sorry. It was a reflection of the moon. I'm wondering why it was so far away. Anyway, sorry. I apologize. I was just so way off. I don't even know what I was talking about. Slogans. I was talking about slogans. Yeah, I just have a habit of just saying certain things and coming out with it, like P2P or Diva does it better or Sunshines. Like, it's just certain trademarks that I use majority of the time, and I also notice that other people start using it as well. So when other people start using it, you know that it's starting to catch. It's starting to be catchy, and I like that. Utilize all social media. All social media. Every last one of them. I did not want to do that. And my son was saying, you need to, because you need to step it up a little bit. You where you at now, but now it's time to get to the next level, because I made the goal that I wanted to make. I had a 6-month goal, and I made that 6-month goal in 8 months because of Corona, but I made it. So because I made that goal, I decided the next step, I need to be a little bit more out there. There's a lot of people that still don't know me. So how can I get others to know me? Other crocheters and other non-crocheters. TikTok. It tore me up inside. It tore me up inside to download that damn TikTok on my phone. But let me tell you something. TikTok is where it's at. TikTok is where it's at. So now we're bringing it up to times now. Now we're taking it to a different level. What the hell are you going to do on TikTok, Shauna? Little tutorials. How I create my graphs. How I do something. Anything in that 30, I think it's like a 1-minute segment or whatever, you could do it. It's definitely possible. It's definitely possible. So be creative with it. Even if you're just showcasing something. TikTok, Gen Zs love it. Millennials love it. 40s are loving it. Because I even saw some baby boomers loving it. So that's something that you can start doing. I have TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Pinterest, Reddit, IG, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And I had to have an app to like fix all of them. The TikTok, I'm still in the process of fixing, but I guarantee you I am going to dunk it. Wait till you see these ideas that I have. So I asked in GraphGAN University. In GraphGAN University, I asked a couple of people way back when in July to do something purple. There was a reason why I was saying that. I am doing a challenge. And the challenge I am going to do, I didn't tell them everything about the challenge, but what I did tell them was it could be anything. It didn't have to be a GraphGAN. It could be anything purple. And I received only 6 items. But let me tell you, what I was going to do, or what I am still going to do, is create the challenge, put it all over social media, and promote. So I'm basically promoting these people. Not everybody did it. And you want to know something? I knew that. I knew everyone was not going to do it. Some people may not have known this is what I was going to do, but let me tell you something. I did it for a reason. It was a lesson because I'm trying. GraphGAN University is to teach you how to do GraphGAN, but I also promise to help with your business. And the strategy that I did to you guys, that's what was done to me. That lady that I do my classes with every other Saturday, she is so good that she did a challenge. And she said, "Oh, you guys can do it. You don't have to do it and whatever." And I'm like, I'm doing it. I don't care because anything that's going to get me up and out, I'm doing it. I don't care. I don't care how much time is. I don't care. I'm doing it. This lady has 280 people who follow her. This lady she's an AKA. She's a boss lady. She does hair. She does hair care products. This lady has $1 million practice. If she says make a damn pillow with doodle on it, I'm gonna make pillow with doodle on it and make it sparkle. I'm gonna do it because I need her support. Little old me said, anyone wants to be in a challenge, they could make something purple. I didn't say what it was. I didn't say what you had to do. I just said something purple. I got 6 people out of 400. And let me tell you something. Those 6 people that did it, I'm going to take it and I'm going to use it and I'm going to promote it and I'm going to promote the hell out of it because those 6 people actually did it. They want their stuff to be out there. They want, because I actually said, I need your Instagram. I need your Facebook information. I need this information. I said that part. That lady didn't even tell me that part, but I said that part. And no one picked up on it. And if you did, maybe you didn't care, or maybe life just was in the way. I don't know. Life can get in the way, but my business is my business. And I'm going to find any opportunity to get out and get on top. I don't want just you guys saying my name. I want someone up there, like A-list, to say my name. And that's my goal. That's my 1-year goal. And that's what I was trying to do. But, I don't know. Maybe nobody took me serious. I don't know. But those 6 people, I'm gonna make it worth your while. Watch. You're gonna see. Watch. Blogs and vlogs. That exactly helped me as well. This helps me as well. I'm a creative writer. I tell a story in every damn thing I do. Everything. Why? Because you know a little bit more about me. You can understand why I do what I do. You can understand why I am how I am. The crap that I went through. My backstory helps me today. And me telling my testimony and my backstory helps you to understand why I crochet and why I make the things that I make and how I make it. That helps. Tell your story. Tell your story in your art. Tell your story on your social media. Um, I would only use one platform for that long story, but then I would use something for the short story. So maybe Facebook would be my long story. Everybody on Facebook that I really talk to know way more than Instagram. Instagram is just my business. What you also gonna do is delegate. Business, personal. My Instagram, you don't see my personal. If I put anything personal up, it will be on the story. That's where you use your opportunity to put something up for 24 hours and it disappears. You don't put it on your permanent Instagram. 24 hours is gone. You don't have to worry about anything messing up your whole algorithm and whatever. The thing I messed up with was I was using my Instagram for business and personal. And then I started to just do business. Now, what I was going to do is just get a whole new Instagram and start all over, but it was too late for all of that. So I just kept it, but I kept it with just my business. Now, I do have a personal one, but I share it with my son, and it was more so like a weight loss journey. So I keep that as well. But all of my content is business related, Instagram only. Facebook, I merged the two. I do. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a page where I have just nothing but business, but I merged the two. And the reason why I merged the two is because I have family members and friends who do support me. So they know when I make something, they know when, I could put up something about my son, and it works for me on my main page. But I do have a business page. So do that and generate your algorithms based off of what you want your content to grow. So my page, I will put all of my business content, my hashtags and whatever, and I would basically reward people who like and who do reviews and stuff like that. I will reward them. um Promote customer pictures. Oh my goodness. Customer pictures are the bomb. Okay? Customer selfies, customer pictures. The babies, I have to sometimes put a block on the babies based off of the mom and dad, but customer pictures are the best. You're not just going to have it on your page, but they're going to have it on their page. So when they have it on their page, that's more business generated to you as well. The more the merrier. Um, Paid memberships. Okay, so I had to start doing a budget because I realized I had paid memberships all over the damn place. And I had to kind of calm down a little bit. So I joined the Crocheters Guild of America. Some of you may know it, some of you may not know it. I do know the 40/40 Club may know of it. Maybe the baby boomers may know of it, but the millennials and the Gen Zs may not know of it. You have to go and research. It's not all about just doing garments and showing other crocheters. It's not all about that. It's about getting in with the professionals, those people who know, the people who've been doing it for 40, 50, 60 years. Those people are who I go to, not you, them. I go to them because they have the experience in this. They did this for so many years that I was taught by the best. That's how I am able to talk about it and how I am able to show and they give me such good content that I'm able to use it and I'm able to succeed. Now, the Crocheters Guild of America, I have a membership with them. And what can they do for me? That's what I have to ask myself. What can the Crocheters Guild of America do for me? As of right now, they can't do too much of anything. But my goal is to not only be a member, but be an asset inside of their in their newsletter, asset in their website. They have teachers who teach certain things. I noticed they don't have a lot of African Americans who are teaching, so I can do that. I am also doing Gans. They don't have a lot of that. I can do that. So look and search different types of organizations and places that have memberships that do crocheting and stuff like that. And Crocheters Guild of America is one, because you could actually go on there and you can be a part of their webinars, and they have different classes and things that you are learning from other crocheters and knitters, and it can help. Believe me, I did it. I did it. I had to, because I needed to be on the in crowd. So that was the reason why I did that. And it works. It definitely works, because I met so many people who are members of the Crochet Guilds of America. And as long as I politic with those certain people, that's going to move me into the end people. So I'm slowly working my way up in there, and it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I bet you. I guarantee you. Um, Pay for advertisement. Sometimes you gotta pay a little bit of money to get your stuff going. Now, the Facebook promotion thing and the Instagram thing, no, I don't pay them at all whatsoever. And I won't pay them, because your algorithms is good enough for that. I mean, you may want to pay when you want to do like a sponsor thing, but if you do that, I would do that more so if I am trying to do like a bulk thing, like my classes. If I wanted to do my classes, I would pay. And I would do a sponsored payment so that I can be able to get a good amount of people to take my classes. That's what I would pay Facebook promotions or Instagram promotions to do. Other than that, your algorithms should be good enough. Your SEOs should be good enough. Using your hashtags and getting people to press click, like and share. So please click that like button. When you do that, that helps your business get out there. There's certain websites and pages that actually say DM me if you want me to advertise. What's wrong with paying for an advertisement? The shade room. Don't be shaded by some of these people that tell you that randomly the shade room said, I like your shirt, and put them on there. They paid. Not saying that it never really happened. Maybe somebody in the shade room decided, okay, I'm going to randomly look at somebody who crochet and say, hi, can I put you on my website? Maybe it happened. I don't know. But I'm going to tell you something. My son generated something, and he percolated message to me that basically said, if you want me to promote your business, this is the fee, and once you pay the fee, then we will promote your business. I think that is a good thing, because I have the shade room. I look at the shade room, and when I look at the shade room, I would go on there and I would look at some of the things that they have. And if it's a business, I would actually look at the business and look at the ladies or the men who have good businesses, and I would look on their pages. So that can help me. Did I do it yet? No, because I, in my mind, am diva, and I want to generate myself without having to pay that. I know it's a pride thing, but I have a goal. I wrote it down. If I do not get to that point by, I guess, my birthday in March next year, then I may just pay for it. But I do pay for other advertisements. I have paid for other advertisements, and yes, it worked. So that's something that you could look into. All right, so now we are going to go to a whole nother subject. Not another subject, but a whole nother way of promoting. This is I have two people, so I asked a couple of people if they would mind volunteering their page for me to look at their page and show you guys what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong to help their business. Two people. And I had to basically, like, I just asked Shay. She was like, well, if you want to use me. And Lenora said, well, what do you want me to do? I don't have nothing on there. I would really have loved someone who have a good amount of content on their page to basically show you what you may have needed to help. Like, sometimes you are doing your all and you are putting content and you are putting all of your crochet items and it looks good and you're still not getting the customers that you need. That's what I had wanted, but I didn't get that because I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. But hey, Shay, we are going to use you to get a feel of what your page look like and how, because you are starting your business and you've been crocheting for years, but you want your business to get up more. So now is the time for us to look at your page. Which one you want us to look at, your Facebook or your Instagram?
Oh God, don't go to Instagram. Facebook.
All right, so I'm going to go on your Facebook page and I'm going to show everyone your Facebook page.
I think Instagram only has like one picture.
So that's a problem right there. You know
Yeah.
that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's something that you are going to have to look into because you have to do more than one social media. One, uh, yeah, you need more than one social media. All right. So, w since when did you start your business? How long ago was that?
I'm gonna say 2015.
You started your business in 2015, but you wasn't like actively doing it. So now, what makes you actively want to do it?
I It's time to grow up. It's time to be a big girl. This is what I like. I've invested too much money and not bringing in what I've invested. And
Okay.
I'm trying to be like you when I grow up.
No, you don't want to be like me. You want to be like Shay.
Yeah, yeah, that works too. But yeah, I mean, it's time. And plus, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I need more income. So just in case if I decide, hey, I want to quit, I can.
Okay. I got you, boo. I got you. All right. So now let me go to your page.
Good luck.
Yeah, no, I see. You know, I never really, Shay is my admin in my group, and I never really went on your page. You want to know something? You want to know how crazy that is?
No.
Because I think I mentioned this to you guys, but I have a habit of just not really going on people's pages. I don't know why. I just have a habit of not going on people's pages. I
Well,
don't know.
remember too, you thought that I really didn't crochet.
Right.
No, not that page. Not that one. Uh-uh.
What page? What page?
Ooh, hold on.
You gotta tell me.
Yeah, no. Did you see it? I typed it in the message thing.
Uh, All right, wait,
I
let
don't know
me.
if it shows or not.
Where did you put it? You put it
And
in a private message? Okay. Oh, okay. Only you. I didn't know you had this page.
really,
That's a problem. I didn't know
I
you had this.
I posted that one in the other in the university when y'all had posted about let's support each other, whatever, list your thing. Yeah, I did that.
But you have to do more than that, girl.
I mean,
You gotta do way more than that. Come on. You only have
I'm
60 likes?
yeah, yeah.
I didn't even like it. You're not great. This is horrible.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I mean, I know I gotta do better. I know I gotta be consistent, which that as I'm making more items, I'm getting there.
Okay. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. All right. So this is her page. Moel, whatever it is.
Shay Moel,
Jesus.
me and my fur baby.
Shay Moel. Can I
Mm,
say something?
yes, ma'am.
No one knows how to pronounce your name. No one knows how to pronounce your business name. No one knows.
That's a good talking point for me, so I can explain why.
Okay. All right. So this was your last thing that you posted was August 29th. You made hats. The background of your hats are not good. Do you have any mannequins for like the head magazine the head mannequins?
Yes,
Why didn't you use it?
because I didn't want to take 10 pictures.
All right. Um so you got to do some work, honey.
I'm ready.
You got to do some work. You got to get the mannequins out. My water in the freezer. You got to get the why am I tongue tied? You got to get those mannequins out and put them hats on there. So, the hats, what are the hats for?
That was for Hat Not Hate.
For a hat not hate?
Uh-huh. The
Okay,
anti-bullying thing?
right. Okay. So, you wasn't using it for promotion. You was just doing it for a donation.
Yes.
Okay. If you want to do something for donation, because I do a lot for donation, like the baby community thing, I still prettied it up and I still was able to use it as a good product for sale. Even though it's for donation, you want to basically take good picture. Take a good picture because the picture is sells for itself.
Gotcha.
What else? What's going on in here? What else is going on? Let's see. The one after that.
I
Lord. So one after that was November 23rd, 2019. Oh
went to the
Lord.
show.
So you have a dress that you just did. Did you think of taking a picture of it and posting it?
It's not done yet.
So when it's done, are you going to take a picture and post it?
Yep. On the mannequin. I'm gonna put her hair on. I'm gonna put her head on. Put her head and her hair on and her arms, and I'll post it.
So the stuff that's on this table, is this yours?
Yes.
I would also try to have that head mannequin to put up there. And you don't have a logo? Do you have a logo?
No.
Let's start getting a logo. Let's look into a logo. Not that crazy lady.
I wanted to do the person that you had initially posted in the university, but I think that they're on a hold or something like that.
Yeah. She's gonna start doing them again for the holidays. She
Okay.
did mine during the holidays too. And she gives a good deal too during the holidays. Um, what are these things? You selling other stuff besides crochet items?
Those, look, I had to look. Those are, I do canvas. I do a bunch of stuff. I do the canvassing, like the canvas cross. I do the crocheted earrings. I do the like the crochet trellis necklaces. Yeah.
So if I was there at the flea market, I would pass your table.
That wasn't a flea market.
A pop-up shop.
Uh it was the Greek festival.
Either way, it was something that you was trying to get sales for, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I would pass. You have a okay. So you have it. You could use this. Your mannequin.
So can you tell me why you would have passed me?
I would pass your table because it doesn't look appealing to me. It doesn't look like something that I would want to purchase. You have to make it appealing to me. The way I'm looking at it is it looks like a bunch of hats that you might just want to give to the homeless. It doesn't look like something that you want to sell. Like you need to catch my eye. My eye is hard to catch. Very hard to catch. But if it's something I am like if I'm definitely going to a place where I know I want to spend money, like a pop-up shop, flea market, you're definitely going there because you know you're going there to spend money. I like to support people. But if I'm going to support you, I want to go to a table that I feel like you make it look really really cute, make it look nice, make it look like you really want people to like. How many things did you sell that day?
I know that for that particular event, I walked away with 450 profit. And those the picture that the one can if I move my cursor, can y'all see? No, nobody can see
No.
except if you move it. So
No.
that the bottom picture that
Uh-huh.
was taken like from I took that picture was taken by the lady who actually did the show, the event, and people had already been at my table. So that's why stuff was already scattered everywhere.
Stop. Gail, stop.
What's she saying? I can't see.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh my god. I can't with her.
I know she
Um,
got something crazy to say about me.
nothing. Okay, so yeah, let me tell you something. You know me. I want to be as honest as possible because I want you to succeed. I will walk past I will walk past that table. I
Okay.
don't know. You said 450? You mean $4? Because no, really. I'm serious. You may think I'm being shady. I'm not being shady. I want to be as honest as possible because I think you are really freaking talented. I
Thank you.
saw your work. I see what you could do. You're very neat and you're good, but you need to get it together, sis. Okay? Get it together.
Okay. I got you.
First of all, you needed to stop with the frogging. We did that, right? We stopped with the frogging or a little bit. You stopped?
So you recall the dress that I showed you, right? When you were
Hmm.
having your day and I showed you with it on my body? I did frog that to show you that made what I showed you. I had no choice because there was no way I was walking out with that dress on. And you can't tell me I was wrong for that.
Okay, so I just want to say you need a lot of work, and we need to work with you on a daily basis. Okay?
I, I'm willing to do the work. But I did have more pictures posted on there though.
Can I show you? All right, I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you. something. Let me show you something so you could get a feel of how what I mean by I would walk past. Um, let me show you this real quick. Mm-mm-mm.
And also too, just to share with you, I did have one of those, what do you call it? The hanging thing where I had my ponchos, the cardigans, stuff like that hung up. I don't think
You also are younger than I am, and you are crocheting like you are older than I am. And I'm only saying that because I'm not trying to be shady or anything. I'm only saying that because you you are acting. How are you going? What type of people are you trying to generate? You want to sell to all or just a certain type of people, or like, this is my opinion, believe me. This is my opinion. Some people may agree with me, some people may not agree with me, but I'm telling you, if something that I'm doing is working, I want to help you. If something that someone taught me that I paid thousands of dollars for, I'm using their words, because she cut me up. I'm telling you, I paid for somebody to cut me up and tell me what I was doing was horrible for me to get it together. So I'm going to use that same tactic with you and tell you, you need to get it together, because I do know that you're creative and you can do it. You need to get it together. You need to be consistent, because you're not. You need to
very
be
true.
very consistent, and you need to get it together with those pictures. The pictures are horrible. I used to be so bad with my pictures. I'm telling you, bad. And then I wonder why I didn't have any customers. We wonder why we don't have anybody supporting us or the same exact supporters, because our pictures need to be appealing. We need to look at our work, and we need to look at our products and say, I need to change this. I need to do better. How is the Nordstrom selling their products? They not laying it on no damn bed with no damn blanket.
I made the blanket.
Jesus help her. Jesus help her. Jesus help her.
See, I made.
So this
I made
is Gail's work, right?
okay.
Gail is also one of the people who helped me with mine, because I was bad, horrible. And some of the stuff is still up that on my Instagram back in the days, horrible. But what you need to do is make sure you are on there. You need to make sure that whatever you're doing is appealing. Somebody's gonna, she don't have to, Gail don't have to publicly say buy my stuff. I don't have to publicly say buy my stuff. It sells for itself. That sells for itself. I would not walk past. I would look at it and be like, ooh, who can I buy that for? Who, what? Even if I don't have a coat to match it, I will get a goddamn coat to match that, because it looks cute. And it didn't look like I was just crocheting just a crochet, because the hats are cute, but they're not cute. The colors was black. You gotta mix and match with the colors. You got a lot of yarn to play with, honey. Use those colors. There's a Miss BZY Peachy told me, because I'm not good with colors at all. She told me to go on Pantone. Pantone, because I say I always use my crochet sister. I always use Gail for all my colors. Everything I have to do with colors, I use her, because
Who
I'm not
tuned?
great with colors.
A tune.
Pantone. Pantone.
Oh, got you. Yeah, for the like the color of the year, I've used that because my mama told me that I don't. I'm my daddy's child. I don't care about colors.
Well, if you have a business creating garments, you need to care about it.
Yeah, I know. That's why I went there because I always do like the new year.
We don't need you to just go there, girl. We need you to create
Yeah,
a dress that you made. I think it's a really cute dress. Your color choices, though.
that's the
It looks
mandala yarn.
black.
I didn't do it. That
Yeah,
was the
but you want to
yarn
know what Gail does? Let me tell you. She could use a variegated yarn,
cut
but
out.
accent it. she will accent it with a color that pops. I'm telling you, that's what makes a good sale. A good sale would be something that just like it just pops at you. That's why I don't pick my own colors. I literally say, Gail, what do you think I should do for this that I'm about to make? Or if I'm gonna make a divine hat, what color should I use? And sometimes she'll be smart with me, but then other times, to be honest with you, I go on her goddamn page and I would look at all her stuff. This plain black scarf and hat is cute. It's still cute. It doesn't look as plain and morbid like what you had did. Because your stuff, like I said, is good. You just need to make it look like it's gonna pop. Like, I need you to get it together, honey. I need you to get it together. Okay? We
Okay.
need to work together. This right here, she used a variegated yarn, but she had an accent color. You see how I'm talking about? Like, in the middle is her the way she had the color combinations and all of that, her pom pom, she made it pop. And that's what we need you to do. We need to make your stuff pop.
Gotcha.
Um I think she had, yeah, she did a flea market, I think it was. I would stop. You know why? Because she has that plain white, but all that color that's sitting on top that just pops. You know what she also did? She put her tablet there to show you that she do more than just hats. She got creative with it. She has her hats, but just like you just said, oh, I didn't want to take 7 pictures. She didn't have to take all 7 pictures. Look what she did. She has the mannequin there, but all the other ones are laying down. But their colors are just screaming. So even if I am from all the way on the other side of the room, I will see those colors and I will be like, I need to go over there. And her what she did was she took her logo and blew it up and put it on the poster board. And if you notice, that's also her background. So that's a way that can work. You just got to be creative with it. You got to be cute with it. You have to be different so that people can gravitate towards you and forget about everybody else in the room. They just gonna fly over to you. That's what I think in my head. In my head, I'm always thinking, how can I get people to come to me? Or how can I get people to purchase from me and not such and such? Think about it. All of us crochet. We all are creative, right? We all are making almost the same amount of things. What is Creative Stitcher Diva doing differently that gets me to 28 orders in 1 month? What is it that I'm doing? It's not it's not much except for being creative, different, and I am consistent. Simple things. Simple, but it's something that has to be done. Very consistent. Consistency is what got me all of my damn orders. Consistency. You got it though. You got it. You got the it factor. You just got to pull it up out of you. You got away with your characteristic. You got away with your words. Use the sarcasm in the way that you have with your words to get it popping for your stuff. And so, all right, I'm gonna do thank you, Shay Shay. Thank you for putting us up on blast, putting you on blast. Thank you. So
Now,
I have
you know I'm gonna ask you a question later about my dress, right?
Jesus. Bye, girl. I want to get Lenore on here before we go. Lenore, you could click on the link that I gave you so you could come in, and I'm gonna look at your page as well. So Lenore is almost in the same boat as Shay, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help her as well. My issue was color coordination. My coordination with colors is bad. It's horrible. But my designs offsets that. And I always ask. I would always say, do you think this color look good? Do you think that color look good? I would always ask. I second guess myself sometimes with that. But it's working. It's definitely working because I have so many orders. I could finish one order and I get like 4 more orders. I don't understand how some people can actually say I can't find a customer, because it's not that hard. Being consistent and just producing helps. Not trying to be somebody else helps too. Be yourself. When you're trying to follow in somebody else's footsteps, that can get you in trouble, because you're trying to be so much like somebody else that you lost yourself, and you could lose customers too. Because think about it, some people can feed into the shenanigans. Some people talk about other people and their shenanigans. So I think that it's best if you just be yourself. I like to just be Shauna because I could be blunt sometimes. Sometimes people say I'm too blunt, but how is it that you want me to tell you about your product, but then you don't want me to tell you the product? That makes no sense to me. You want me to help you, but you don't want me to help you. I just didn't understand that part. I never understood at all. Some people get upset because they feel like I'm like picking on them, or but it's not even that. I have to be honest, because if I'm not honest, how are you going to help yourself? How are you going to get better? I don't even think that all of my items are great. I don't think that. I don't think all of my items are great. But what I do is I try to do it a little bit better. I try to make it a little different, a little better, just so that I can stay on top of the game. Do I do trending things? No. If I'm gonna promote my item, I'm gonna promote what I want. That also catches people's eyes. Everybody's doing the same boring things. The socks, that shawl. I know all of you got it probably. And if you don't, you will get it. Um I didn't see the reason in making it for profitable reasons. Maybe you have made it just to get people to say I want it. Sometimes that don't even work, so I don't even waste my time. Um I do get tagged on a whole lot of messages, posts saying, can you make this, can you make that? And 9 times out of 10, I'd rather somebody else take it, because I don't need, not saying I don't need that money or want that money. I just don't have to. I'd rather give it to someone else who may had needed it. Maybe you want to take it. That's fine. I'll tag whoever in it. I don't care. I'm not going to sit up here and keep doing those trendy items, because it does not work for me at all. It doesn't. I know what works for me, so I'm going to stick with what works for me. And where the heck is Lenore? Where's Lenore? She said she wanted to be on here, but I don't know where she at. I'm not gonna chase after her either. I don't know where she at, but Gail, I didn't ask you because your time is so valuable. But I showed your work. I am too going to do the socks, but I think the socks is not necessarily going to be something that I'm going to do a whole bunch of. I'm only doing it for one customer and one customer only, and only because she asked me to do it a certain way that nobody did. So I'm going to do that. And that's it. That's it. I mean, let's talk about um, promoting trendy items. We go hard on that trendy item, but after a month or two, it's no more anymore. So now that you focused on that trendy item, next month, what are you going to focus on? So I just don't go hard on trendy items at all. I go hard on what I know best, and that is graph ends. And I used Grafcan technique, something I made up. The Grafcan technique that I made up is basically on anything. You can use Grafcan techniques on pillows, on clothing items. So how I promote that is I basically in my mind create it. So customers, because I created monsters with some of you and with non-crocheters. I created a bunch of monsters. So I am always saying, Diva does it better. I can do anything. Because of that, that got me into a lot of trouble. So now people are like, oh, can you make this and add this on it and add that on it? And I want my name, Halawika, Aloysius, la 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 la, and add all of this on one little tiny skinny little bra. So, because I created monsters, I have to live up to that. So I am consistently creating things and testing things. And because this is the specialty that I put myself into, and I put that whole I do it better thing, that's what I do. So and it works for me, and I can charge more instead of charging the flat price that you may charge for like a plain hat and a plain scarf, because I'm adding characters and letters and stuff on it. I can charge a little bit more. And it works. They pay for it because they know they can't get it anywhere else. A lot of you may not even know how to do it. So if your customers say, can you make such and such and such and such, there are some actual crocheters who come to me and say, I can't do this. Can you make it? I personally would think you crazy, but I get a lot of crocheters who actually say, can you make this? A lot of my customers are coming from other crocheters. I think you're crazy because I personally would do it. Even if I don't know how to do it, I'm going to find a way to do it. And that's what also gets me to get more customers. And when I do it, what do? I take a picture and I post it. And when I post it, it goes crazy. Then I get screenshots. Can you make this for me, but in this color? But when I do it, like I said, I like to do it in those groups that benefit. The groups that benefit what I'm doing. And crocheters are not always going to benefit with what I'm doing. So that's why I tend to not post in a lot of groups that we are all in. I don't need anybody to say, oh, that's beautiful. I love it. You got a pattern. I don't need that. I need somebody to say, can you make me this? How much? That's what I want. So we just need to focus on when our trademark. Always my trademark, number one. Everyone knows Diva. Jersey City knows I do not go anywhere without something of Creative Stitching Diva on it. Pens. I have cards. I have a mask. I have my earrings. I have my bag, my umbrella. I carry all of these things. Not all at the same time, but I do it. Your trademark must have to have a trademark, a brand. Make sure everywhere you go, somebody's going to say Diva. Anywhere I go, it's always something that someone is going to say, Diva, 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 can you make this? Can you make that? Can you do this? Can you do that? Sometimes I forget my name because everybody call me Diva, but that's what you want. You want everyone to have a conversation about you. The conversation is about you, then that's a great thing. Whether it's good or bad, it's always good because somebody is talking about you. And when they're talking about you, it's because you're doing something that they may want. Always have your logo, brand, trademark, always. Always, always, always. I'm going down the list again one more time, briefly, what we spoke about. What we talked about was presentation or fashion show. That's a great thing to do. Ask for reviews, technology-free things that is generated more so for those who are not always on social media. For the baby boomers and 40/40 club, you may not want to be on social media all the time. So doing something free at the library, doing a certain class at the library or at a community center, going to an event, baby shower, wedding, whatever, have a bridal shower, birthday party, show your work, gift it to people, because when you gift it to people, that person is going to show someone else, and that person is going to show somebody else, and that's how you get a good amount of supporters. Flea market, referrals from family and friends. Always when you post something, if they share, even if they don't buy, sharing can generate money. Politic with others in your niche, whatever, I don't know. Politic with those who are not in your niche, whatever it's called. Politic collaboration is key. Collaboration is key. That's how I was able to get 800 subscribers in three months. 800 subscribers, 3 months, because of collaboration. Social influencers. Get social influencers. Those young Gen Zs who are out there always snapping a picture, make an outfit for them. They are going to get you some customers, especially those who's in college, those who in fraternities, sororities, churches, models, all different types of organizations that love to support their organization. Get in on them. Design something just for them. I do it all the time. I designed bags, the tote bags. If you didn't see it, look on my page. And I don't do what everybody else do. I do Tunisian crochet for my scarves. How I was able to take a whole organization in the Essex County of New Jersey and have majority of those people contact me and not the other 5 crocheters. Number one, I don't just make plain scarves and hats. I put their name on it, their chapter on it, their emblem on it. And I did not do just single crochet or double crochet or half double crochet. I did Tunisian crochet. So my stitch was different. They look at it and they say, Sister Gibbons made that, didn't she? That's how I was generating a whole lot of business, because I'm an Eastern Star. So when you have all those other sisters and brothers seeing that, they know you got that from Sister Crochet, Sister Givens, and then they would say, "Who made that? That looks good." I will also give extra business cards. They will give my business card out. That's how I started generating more people for that type of group. There are people who crochet in the chapters, but they're making something different. So if you wanted just a plain poncho or a plain hat, plain scarf, go to Sister what you want to call her. I don't know. Call her whatever. Go to her. You want something unique, custom, and different? Come to me. That's how I generated business with my own network of organization. My sister, I targeted her. I target her because I made her a shirt with her AKA colors. I made her a mommy and me with her and her daughter hat and scarf for Jack and Jill organization. That's an African American organization for the kids. You got to be, in order to be in there, and they pick you, you got to be like, in order to get in there, a professional. So now you have a whole bunch of professionals, doctors, lawyers, teachers, like all of these professionals who see the mommy and me. They want to be mommy and me now. Can I get your sister's number? Bam, I got mad orders. Sure, let me tell you, when I did that, I did it for free for my sister and my niece. So they went out and they went on an outing. She had they both had their hat and their scarves on. Do you know, by the end of that night, she had gave out 10 business cards. The 10 business cards that she gave out turned into the whole entire organization asking me to to basically crochet for each event that they have, being their honorary guest for when they are doing functions and they need, like, if we have a table, they will pay for my table just for me to get on there because I give them a certain type of discount when they order from me. This is how I generate my business with organizations. I make someone something for free, and then that one I made for free generates more. But they have to wear it, and you have to tell them you have to wear it. You have to write a review for me. You have to take pictures for me. I'm giving you a certain amount of money off, even if I don't. But I make it seem like I'm giving you, like, 25% off if you could do this for me. It works. I'm telling you, it works. It works. I got 28 orders. I think I told you guys a month ago, I had 23 orders. I did the two things I did. I did the overalls and I did a blanket. I got 4 more orders. I got rid of 2 of those orders. I did a blanket, 2 blankets. That was the Cowboys and the Steelers. When I finished that, then I got 6 more orders. So I'm telling you, what I'm doing, what Gail is doing, it works. I don't have to put on social media, buy this, DM me. If you want this, you need that. I don't have to do that. I don't. I'm actually scared if I do it. I'm nervous because I get so many orders, I don't even know what to do. But you want to know what? They want it. They need it. They love it so much that they don't even care how long it takes. They don't even care at all. The thing about the Cowboys, that was a rush order. That was for Father's Day. I charged her an extra $50 because she wanted it rushed. I actually made it in the time that I would make it all the time. But because you want it rushed, I added an extra $50 to her total. The blanket I'm doing now, I actually asked you guys, how long do you think it would take for me to finish this? So we got to think about timing, right? We got to think about timing. That's why I think a lot of people don't want to do blankets. But let me tell you something. This makes me money. And the timing can be crucial, but it can be done. I always tell them 6 to 8 weeks. But you want to know what? I can do it in a week. I can do it in a week. Gail, she got 10,000 jobs and she still can do it in a week. She got an order of, I think it was like 8 scarves. He needs it by the Christmas, but she already did like 4 of them. It can be done. You have to delegate your time and put it out there and promote it because people see that you are consistently putting out merchandise. When you're putting out merchandise, knocking them out, people see it. And those people who did not order from you will start. So this, I'm almost finished. I think I posted. Yeah, I did post it on Instagram. I didn't post it on Facebook, but I did post it on Instagram. So this is you see how big this see how big this is? It doesn't look that big in the picture, but um I have like maybe 48 more rows left. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I have about 48 more rows left. I started on last Thursday, maybe. It hasn't been a week yet, but I'm going to say a week. I'm going to say I should be done this. I may be done this by Wednesday, but I already told them I will give it to them this weekend. So I always give myself a little bit of extra time, even though I know I can be finished by maybe Wednesday. Listen, it's a lot of hard work, but you guys can do it. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. At times, I don't even know which way I'm going. Next week, Monday, Mentor Monday, I'm going to do the apps, all the apps that get me throughout the day where I post, the apps I use to post, the apps I use to make my pictures, my background, the apps I use to do this. I am going to show you the apps that I use to alert me when I need to even make a post, because that sometimes is something I have to do. It will actually tell you you did not make a post within 2 days. You have to make a post within 2 days. So these are the things you need to do to be consistent and for you to get out there and for people to consistently keep seeing you. When they see you and they keep seeing your name pop up, I didn't even know. I'm walking to the store today and someone said, "Hey Diva, today's Mentor Monday." Honey, she don't even crochet. And she's like, "I don't even know her name." I remember seeing her before, but I don't know her name. And she's like, "Hey Diva, I'm gonna watch your I don't even know if she's on tonight." But yeah, I'm like, okay, you never know who's watching you. You never know who's watching you. My friend that I've known such a long time ago, I didn't know she was watching me. She never pressed like. She never even said anything. Then the next thing you know, out of the blue, she goes, "I want to order." It happens and it's awesome because people are watching. I know my sister asked me to this is the last thing I'm gonna say, but my sister asked me, she's in a AKA sorority and she's in Jack and Jill. And she asked me to make something for one of the ladies. It was Zeta. And she said, "Can you make it?" And I said, "Sure." We never spoke about me not posting it. It was a gift. And technically, sometimes I don't post on public, maybe in private, like, the private groups. But in public, I I decided to post it because I'm like, I'm not a friend with this person. And I wasn't. I wasn't a friend with the person who she was giving it to. Do you know? Someone saw it. I don't even know this person. Still to this day, I have no idea who this lady was. But someone saw it, took the picture, sent it to that person. She didn't know. She did not know it was going to be for her, though. But because I had the name and it was the sorority that that lady was in, they didn't have the connection between me and my sister, though. So because she didn't know that was my sister, she's thinking I'm just making this for someone else who just so happens to be the name Ivory and who is a Zeta. She sends it to this lady and the lady was like, "Oh, this is so nice. I wish it was for me." My sister calls me pissed. "Why did you post it?" She said, "Because when I gave it to her, her face dropped. I thought that she didn't like it, when in reality, she said it was something that she was going to ask you to make because she saw it on your page." I know. So now I don't post anything. I always ask, "Is it okay if I post?" And if it's a surprise and if a gift, I don't post at all until the person get it. Because how did that even happen? I don't know. You never know who's watching you. So keep continuously posting good content, posting good pictures. Let's do a session, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a session on how we take pictures and how we promote our items when you don't have a lot of money. Let's do that. Let's do that because I think that too is the reason why a lot of people are not getting a lot of business. When you are taking pictures of, your filthy floor or the bedspread that you all over. Like, you got to be careful how you take your pictures. And that helps. That helps. That helps a whole lot. So I am going, is there any questions before I go? Is niche? Niche. Okay. I don't know. I was saying niche, but then I changed it for some reason. um, I need help with algorithm thing to get out. Algorithm, yeah. I learned a lot of my algorithms from Little John. I learned from her because I am that type of person that have to be sort of I know that she has her page, but in order for me to at least be somewhere near her, I have to change my algorithm and I have to make sure that what I say, she may put crochet pattern, but I have to put graphic crochet pattern or blanket crochet pattern. I have to add a little bit more to my algorithm in order to be somewhere near her. So, this it's called long tail and short tail. The hashtags and what you use, we could go into that another time, but yeah, that's what I had to do. So you ever google yourself and see what comes up, and if something comes up that you want, try to fix it again. I love doing it. I google me, and if it's not, but I don't google me on my own page, I google me on somebody else's, because their pages and their search is going to come up differently from yours. So from a non-crocheter, Google yourself a non-crocheter and see what comes up. So what I did was I tried to generate my algorithms based off of that non-crocheter because I want everybody to know my name. So I would tend to put certain hashtags, and I would tend to start putting like this whole Google business thing. I am starting to generate more and more and more, especially from Pinterest and on Pinterest and Etsy. It's like it's up to here. So it's still a couple of more steps that I need to get me up there. And man, you can't tell me nothing. Absolutely nothing. Um, invest on branding. Any questions? I'm so glad I stumbled on your post because you are giving so much good. Thank you. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Subscribe. Don't forget and like. Press like and share because sharing is caring. I love it. 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 You know what? I love to be able to help other people. Yes, I pay for the information. Yes, I do the time, the 3 hour, 4 hour long webinars and seminars and stuff. I do it because I love information and I love to be able to take that information and put it into my business. It's amazing how much you get from when you first started to where you at, like making great money, making good friends, collaborations and networking is like on fire. I want to also do a another Mentor Monday on how I do my collaborations, how I talk to people, how I network with people, how I am sending out information on a job. I am applying for a job that no one is even asking for. How do you even do that? How can you get it? That's what I'm doing. I'm applying for a job that no one is even asking for. But you have to build your business and your brand up to the point where you want these people, these main companies. This is the best time for African Americans. I just want to say that. The best time for African Americans to get up there. You look at certain companies that don't have a black or brown person and take it and use it to your advantage, because that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm so excited about it. But I can't talk about it, but I'm excited about it. So the letters that I send out, old fashioned, 40/40 baby boom away, the old fashioned way. The actual letters I will actually mail, because that right there is just a simple touch with my logo on it and some pictures. I do that and it works. So I do that. And the good old, there's nothing wrong with the email either. Good old fashioned emails. Hi, I'm Shauna, Creative Stitching Diva. This is me. I am such and such, and da da da, and write it everything. Basically, showing my bio, presenting to you what I do, and this is what I need for you. I want you to see my work because I can help your business. I'm very bold with it. Very bold. Sometimes I think I'm a little bit too cocky, but it's okay with being cocky because when you're cocky, it starts to gravitate towards other people, and then they see, okay, she has a lot of confidence in herself. If she feels like that about her business, what can she do for my business? And it could be a big business that's making a whole lot of money and promotion all over the place. They may see you and say, I need her. I need her. Me doing graph games and saying PC Stitch is where to go. PC Stitch is where you need to be. PC Stitch and I need to have a conversation because a lot of you bought PC Stitch because I said it, right? Big twist. I said a lot of my graph gans are done with big twists. Joanne's and I need to have this conversation. So with you, if you're using a lot of one particular brand, there's nothing wrong with sending them a email or a letter showing them you do this and the reason why. And I just would like to know, if you could use me to support your business, to promote your business. There's nothing wrong with that at all. If you're scared to do it, then you don't want to make money. I used to be so shy. I could go in a room in front of all these people and I would walk right out because I don't want to be around anybody. But when I realized I do not want the government taking care of me, I do not want to work 9 to 9 and come home, take care of my kids, and then have to go back out 9 to 9 again. I don't want to have to do that. In order to be your own boss, you have to be uncomfortable and you have to step out of your comfort zone and do the work. I had to do the work. It's hard. It took a long time. It did not take overnight. So do not rush it. The process that I took, it was like a little 5 years, but it is worth it. It's so worth it. The benefits, it's awesome. You never know. Those people may give you some type of bonus check. They are nice bonus checks out there. Yeah. So how was I able to get a sponsor so that I can do games and stuff in my group? I haven't been doing it lately because the person got sick with corona, but I was doing that a lot. We was doing games all the time, and this person literally was giving me money to buy gift cards because he just wanted to support. He wanted to support stay-at-home moms, crafty people, people all over the world, like, with these things. And I thought that was so sweet. And it was all because I networked and asked somebody who was just making extra money and wasn't doing a lot with it. So I asked. And I think that is something that you can do. And that's it. Any other questions before I depart? That's how I found you today. I was watching your collab earlier today. Then I followed you and boom, you're stuck with me now. Yes. All right now. If you want, you could join my class too. My class is what's my class? Oh, Graph Gans University. um Maybe one of the admins, the moderators, can post the link so that you could join. I have a group, Grafkins and the Restless, and I have the class where I'm going to keep putting in. I'm not doing the class on here anymore, but I am going to keep doing more content for them. And I have a podcast. I'm so excited. I have a podcast coming out, and the podcast is going to be nice because I did a test run on here and I got great feedback. And I did a podcast with some friends on a Zoom, and they're not crocheters and they love it. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's going to be absolutely great. This podcast, Chronicles of a Crochet Diva, how I got from not even knowing what a hook and yarn was, to the creative stitching diva. All the obstacles that I went through, the ups and downs, and I'm gonna be raw with it. I don't like cutting the little man out. I don't like doing that. I like telling it all, and I like being raw, and I like to tell exactly what it is, because that's how we learn and that's how we move forward. Um, I may be a little graphic sometimes, but that's because that's how I am, and that's how I am able to um get into some people. Like Shay. You may think I was real hard with her. She know I love that girl. She knows I love her. But sometimes you got to be real with people, and you got to say it. You got to say it, because that's what someone had to do to me. Like, look, Gail, she sometimes have to be, I don't like her sometimes. I swear I don't. But it helped. It helped. Some people take the nice approach, and the nice approach don't always work. It doesn't resonate for everyone. So, yeah, my podcast, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real. And the stories that I have to say is going to be real. I'm going to change the names to certain people, though, but it's going to be real. And what I mean by real, what I told these ladies, they were like staring at me with their mouths open, like, are you serious? Are you serious? Yeah, yeah. I have to do that because some of you may think that you can't do a business, and you can. Some of you may think I'm going through this and I'm going through that and I can't do this. You can. Some of you right now, this very second, may be going through something. You may almost be homeless or are homeless. You may be in a hotel. You may be in a shelter. You may have kids and not know what you're going to do. You may not know where your next meal is going to come from. That's all me. You may be 25, 26, 27, 30, and have breast cancer or some type of illness, bad relationships. How all of that has to do with crochet. Crochet saved my life. So, yes, all of that is going to be shared. Some deep stuff is going to be shared. And the only reason why I'm doing it, because I had to go to therapy for this. So you know this is going to be crazy. But I had to go to therapy. And for me to share this, I had to make sure that I was good and I was right. I am also taking another class on the tools on how I can talk to you guys. I don't know if I should show you, but it's a class that $600 class, but it's going to help me help you. So that's why I decided to take it. And I will be a certified fixologist. I will be certified to fix you. And so everything that I'm going to share is going to be some deep stuff, but I have to, in order for you to realize that you could do it too. You could do it. And that's what we're here for. So thank you so much for watching Mentor Monday. I will see you again next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. A life coach. I won't say life coach, but yeah, maybe. But I'm basically targeting tools on business, because that's the class that I'm taking, to help people uh do what they have to do with like how I can help you with knowing what taxes you need to do, how I can help you with um what else are we learning? We're learning about the business and how to do the marketing part, promotional part, starting the business, how to legalize your business, how to be a notary whatever. All of that, how to do all of that, and that is beneficial for your business. All the essential things that you need to make a good business is what is being taught to me, and how to legalize, and not just this state I am, but other states that you are in. They also have a publishing place, so that's where I'm going to do my publishing for the book. So anyone who wants to partake in the book, um you guys are more than welcome. I will talk about that another time too. But the book We're publishing the book, and we are going to do the podcast, and I want to do an audio book too, but it's so many things that I am in the process of doing. I'm so excited. I just really can't wait. I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. These are things that's going to get me up and out, and not just in my zone here, but out there. And that's what I'm trying to do. So, all right, again, have a good night. I will see you again. I think I'm going to start my podcast this week. I just need to make sure everything is hooked up and ready. And have a good night. Have a good night, sunshine. See you later.